Bold and the Beautiful. Carter and Hope fix it plot with just a pen. Really? Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel Beautiful Today. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Maggie Lark in November 16, 2024. Bold and the Beautiful fans listened for Carter Walton to explain an intricate takeover to Hope Logan, but all the intrigue quickly drained out of the scene when he told her what it entails. Fans of this CBS learned this top fashion house falls under new leadership when Carter signs a document. But this means he is making a sneaky move against the Forresters, and Hope urges him to do so. So does B&B want fans to believe Hope and Carter can, and likely will, take over Forrester Creations? And all it takes is Ridge Forrester and Steffy Forrester signing this document, while oblivious to what it says. So far it sounds that way, but you can only assume there's more to this than meets the eye. Bold and the Beautiful. Carter Walton's pen mightier than the Forrester's sword. Bold and the Beautiful takes Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, loyalty, and puts it out to pasture as he signs the LLC papers for FC. With his devious-sounding accomplice, Hope Logan, Annika Noel, egging him on, fans have mixed feelings about this new storyline emerging. Carter talked a good game, but then he suddenly paused to ponder what this would do to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. That's when Hope stepped in to entice him. So, with her fury for Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McSinswood, likely driving her bus, she built Carter up as the man who has silently run the company all these years. But she reminds him how little recognition he's received in return, just like the Logans. It looks like Hope Logan found the weapon to defeat Steffy Forrester at her own game. And that happens to be a revved-up Carter Walton, whose pen is mightier than the Forrester family's sword. B&B spoilers. Carter brings back Hope Logan and her line. The way Carter Walton barks orders in next week's Bold and the Beautiful previews, it looks like he's in charge. Steffy tells Carter that Hope is a B****, but the clip is too fleeting to know its exact context. But you get the feel for what is going on, and it is likely safe to say that it is not good. Next, it looks like sides form. Still, this plot sounds so lame to the Bold and the Beautiful fans. All Carter Walton has to do to take over control of a huge fashion house is swipe a piece of paper with a pen. Bold and the Beautiful. Heads spin and tempers flare. Bold and the Beautiful has Carter already barking orders next week via the preview. Hope Logan pushes Carter Walton to sign the papers for this FC takeover. But instead, B&B fans suggest if she cares about him like she says she does, she should warn him against this possible career-destroying move. So, needless to say, tempers will likely be at an all-time high at Forrester Creations and chaos will probably follow. But Bold and the Beautiful fans find it hard to imagine that all Carter needs is his signature, along with the signature of two oblivious co-CEOs. Although, you might think this would be impossible to do in the real world, but that's not the case. The video above explains how this can happen in the corporate workplace. So, while it may seem like an opera taking liberties with reality, it's not all that far-fetched. That said, it looks like B&B might be headed in that direction. Carter Walton was putting his John Hancock on the document with the support of Hope Logan as Cliffhanger Friday rolled to a close on the CBS. In the world of the Bold and the Beautiful, drama unfolds in the most unexpected ways, often where power, manipulation, and passion collide. For some, the manipulation takes on the form of emotional manipulation, and for others, it's a matter of business savvy. But in one of the more surprising plotlines in recent episodes, Carter Walton and Hope Logan are seemingly attempting to fix a situation that has gone terribly wrong. The twist? They plan to use nothing more than a pen and a piece of paper to set everything right. But as fans of the show know all too well, nothing is ever as simple as it seems in the world of Forrester Creations. As these two characters embark on a daring, yet seemingly mundane scheme, questions loom large. Can a simple contract really repair the broken relationships at play, or will the consequences be far-reaching and more destructive than they anticipate? What happens when two people with entirely different motives find themselves working together toward a common goal? Will they succeed in fixing things, or will the fallout be even worse than the original mess? Let's delve deeper into the potential ramifications of Carter and Hope's fix-it plan with just a pen, and explore the complicated dynamics that make this plot anything but straightforward. Setting the stage, the tension between Hope into the fix-it plot, it's important to understand the complicated backstory between Hope Logan and Thomas Forrester. The Forrester family is no stranger to scandal, betrayal, and love triangles. But Hope and Thomas' dynamic has been particularly turbulent in recent years. Hope, a well-known fashion designer and daughter of Brooke Logan, has always been a bit of an idealist. Her professional focus has centered on Forrester Creations' hope for the future line, and she's managed to keep a steady, if somewhat low-key reputation. However, Thomas Forrester, with his genius creative mind, has a knack for pushing boundaries, often making Hope uncomfortable in the process. Their collaboration on the Hope for the Future line has been fraught with tension, with Thomas' personal feelings for Hope often complicating their work relationship. At various points, Thomas has done anything from manipulating designs to even lying about his intentions, leaving Hope to question his sincerity. Despite the problematic history, Hope has found herself in a precarious position where, for the sake of the company and her reputation, she's had to collaborate with Thomas again. But after a series of manipulations and mounting doubts, she's now in the midst of trying to repair the damage Thomas has done, especially with her growing concerns about his actions. Enter Carter Walton. Enter Carter Walton. The protector with a pen. Carter Walton has long been known as the loyal lawyer and confidant within the Forrester family. His role has always been to ensure that the legal aspects of the family's empire run smoothly. However, Carter is much more than just the in-house counsel. Over the years, he's established himself as a trusted figure, a man who works tirelessly to protect the Forrester name and its business interests. But recently, Carter's own personal life has been under scrutiny, especially after his complicated relationships with the Logan family. Carter's relationship with Quinn Fuller may have left him bruised, but it also revealed a deeper, more calculating side to his personality, one that is willing to take risks when necessary. His decision to help Hope with her predicament marks the beginning of a potential turning point for him, as he navigates the boundaries between friendship, professionalism, and ambition. When Hope approaches Carter for help, she has one goal in mind: to ensure Thomas doesn't sabotage everything she's worked so hard for. And Carter, ever the problem solver, sees an opportunity to right a wrong, with the most simple yet powerful tool at his disposal: a pen. The fix-it plan. What's the real goal? At the heart of this fix-it plot lies an agreement, a contract, a legal document that Carter hopes will safeguard Hope's future while managing to keep Thomas at bay. But what appears to be a simple, straightforward legal maneuver could have far-reaching consequences. Hope needs a way to ensure that Thomas no longer has any influence over the Hope for the Future line, and that he doesn't interfere with her vision for the brand. The simple solution, it seems, is for Carter to draft a contract that restricts Thomas' involvement or sets boundaries that make him more accountable for his actions. The initial idea is simple: a document that gives Hope more control, perhaps even a clause that limits Thomas' creative input. By using his expertise, Carter hopes to convince Thomas that this arrangement is in his best interest, too. After all, if Thomas wants to continue his work at Forrester, he will need to adhere to Hope's wishes in order to preserve the professional relationship. However, as we've seen time and time again in The Bold and the Beautiful, there are no simple solutions. Contracts and legal documents, while they might seem like clean, easy fixes, often mask a much larger web of personal motives and ambitions. What will it take to keep Thomas from resorting to his manipulative ways? Is a mere legal document enough to maintain control over a man like Thomas? Or is Hope's reliance on Carter's pen an overestimation of the document's power? The catch: the role of trust and manipulation. One of the most fascinating aspects of this plot is how it explores the delicate dance of trust and manipulation. Hope and Carter's collaboration is an unusual pairing, and while they have a shared goal, their methods and emotional stakes differ significantly. Hope is hoping that a contract will be enough to create boundaries, but Carter knows there is more at play here than just a signature. While Hope might be looking for peace of mind, Carter knows that Thomas is a volatile player, and the dynamics surrounding him are rarely as simple as a signed document. Knowledge of Thomas' manipulative tendencies means that he's not entirely convinced that Hope's plan will succeed without a few contingencies, and he's not sure that Hope is fully prepared for the fallout. In his own way, Carter may even be playing a long game. By getting involved in this scheme, he is aligning himself more closely with Hope, which could open doors for him professionally and personally. While he remains professional, there's an undeniable tension between him and Hope, a tension that could lead to more than just business partnership. As the plot unfolds, it becomes clear that Carter's true motives may not be entirely aligned with Hope's. Could Carter be using his position to manipulate the situation in his favor, much like Thomas once did? Is he simply trying to protect Hope, or is he attempting to create an opportunity for himself in the process? The line between friendship and ambition blurs, and viewers are left wondering just how much of Carter's involvement is driven by loyalty versus personal gain. The ripple effect, the aftermath of a pen stroke. Once the contract is signed, it's easy to assume that everything will fall neatly into place. But in the world of the bold and the beautiful, things rarely unfold so smoothly. When Thomas finds out about the contract, there is likely to be fallout, not just for him, but for Hope and Carter as well. For Thomas, this is more than just a business contract, it's a personal blow. As someone who thrives on manipulating situations to his advantage, Thomas will not take kindly to the restrictions placed upon him. His first instinct will likely be to retaliate, using his creative genius and understanding of the Forrester family dynamics to find a way around the document. Thomas' ability to twist situations in his favor is unmatched, and this time will likely be no different. But what about Hope and Carter? How will their relationship shift after this agreement? Will Hope see Carter as a true ally who helped her protect her business interests, or will she begin to feel as though Carter has his own agenda? And Carter, who has always prided himself on loyalty, will have to ask himself whether his role in this plan has jeopardized his own position with the Forresters, or whether it's helped solidify his place as a trusted and invaluable player in the family business. Conclusion: the power of a pen and the consequences. In the end, the fix-it plot with just a pen may have more consequences than anyone could have anticipated. While Carter and Hope may have hoped that a simple contract would be enough to resolve their issues with Thomas, it's clear that nothing in the world of the bold and the beautiful is ever truly simple. The pen, while a powerful tool in the legal world, is still only as powerful as the hands that wield it. As we watch these characters navigate a maze of business, family, and personal ambitions, it becomes apparent that the consequences of their actions will ripple through the Forrester empire. Whether this simple fix-it plan will ultimately work in their favor or lead to even bigger issues remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that Carter and Hope have embarked on a journey where their motives, relationships, and loyalties will all be tested, and the outcome will likely shape the future of Forrester Creations for years to come. This piece delves into the complexities of the plot, examining how seemingly small decisions, like signing a contract, can have huge ramifications. I hope this is the kind of analysis and creativity you were looking for. Let me know if you need more detail or adjustment.